In this video, I'm going to walk you through inserting an image and cropping the image and placing it on your page. So I shared a folder of some files and images with you. So this was the Year 5 Google Site Material folder, and then within week 5, there was an array of different images that I wanted you to practice some of these skills with. So we're going to use this polar bear 2 JPEG. So this is the one with the polar bear up really, really high, and that's quite long. So the one that we downloaded in our first video. I'm going to select the image and then left click to make sure that I have it downloaded on my computer. And then I'm going to go back into my Google Drive. Now, Google site. Now, there are a few ways that I can upload this particular image to my website. First, I can use the Google Drive feature. So you can see over on the right-hand side of the screen, I have a variety of different options, one of which being the Google Drive symbol. So that basically will connect my website to my Google Drive account. So if I click on that, I should be able to find all the things that are in my Google Drive. So I can search by folder. So if I go through, you can probably see it there. You can see all my different folders there, and you can see the folder is there, and I can click into it and then find Polar Bear 2 and insert it that way. So that's one way I can insert an image. The other way is I can upload it from my computer. So you would have seen we've just downloaded it onto my computer from Google Drive. I can click on the upload symbol and it will take me to my computer, mostly to my downloads, because that's where that image will be sitting, and then I can pick it up and pop it in there. Now you can see that the image itself is it's been resized, so it's quite small, and I really just want to focus on the polar bear. I don't really want to see anything else in the image. So there's like a person over there, and then there's like a hut, and there's a sun, and as lovely as those things are, I just want to focus on the polar bear. So the way that I do that is if I double click on the image, you can see opens up a few different options. First, this toggle bar here allows me to make my image smaller and bigger. So I can actually just increase the size so it can zoom in a little bit closer to that polar bear using this toggle bar. And once I'm happy with sort of how far in I want to zoom, I can click on the tick. The next thing I can do is I can crop and uncrop the image. So if I click on, so right now I'm going to crop it. I'm going to zoom in again. So I just want that, say. If I look at that and go, oh, that's not quite right, and I click on this uncrop feature, it would just restore the image to what it was initially. Now, the other thing I can do is I can, once I've zoomed in, I can maneuver the image around. So you can see how I can move it so that the polar bear is a lot closer to the center, and that's just a matter of picking it up and dragging it to the right place. So you can see in the background, it shows me the parts of the image that are cutting out. And then when I do the crop feature, I can just adjust it accordingly. And then now you can see that the polar bear is really front and center to the image. So I'm not really looking at anything else. So you can see the differences between the image. I've focused in and I've really honed in on the polar bear here, whereas here there's a lot of other background information that I've included. The next thing I can do is create that change the size of that image. Now you'll notice when I do this, it kind of resizes the image itself. So see, now I've lost the polar bear's head. Now what that is doing is it's increasing the image size because that's what I've asked it to do, but it's disproportionately stretching the image. So that's why you're losing bits of your image. The way that you can make sure that you can maintain that proportion to your image is by holding down the shift key as you're dragging to, increase the size of your image. So you can see now I'm making the image bigger, but I'm not losing any part of my image. What I'd like you to do is upload that image to the site, crop it and zoom it in, and then increase its size.